And I guess maybe the good transition. So if we think about kind of how you're working to help your clients tackle some of the problems that come along with medical, aging workforce, comorbidities, I guess, how are you thinking both about trends? How are you thinking about data analytics, and kind of where does that fit into the conversations that you're having with your clients?
Right. So it's I'm gonna go back to the little medical, stint, becoming, my bio pre-med major times. And it's funny, I would back when I was in college, I shadowed with several doctors from some of the big orthopedic groups, some hospital systems. And one of the things all the doctors that I had spoken with and shadowed, they all made a comment of, in reality, we can't just be treating symptoms. We need to be treating problems. And that is how I look at working with my clients, right? Yes, I'm an insurance defense attorney. Yes, I specialize in workers' comp. Yes, I litigate, right? But I also think of myself as a strategic partner in helping my clients reduce claim frequency, looking at their exposures and how they can fix it, looking at specific types of claims year after year and going, is there something we can fix internally that will address these problems? And that's one of the biggest things. I talk to my clients and I go, we need to be a team, from you guys, from your risk group to your claims group, to your TPAs, to your insurance carriers, to your attorneys, to your um, other partners regarding collecting data, a claimant. We all need to be on the same page and develop a process that really can guide itself. So when something happens, we know what to do, when to do it, how to do it. The other thing I like to do is I like to gather all of us at the end of the year and I like to go, okay, here's all the types of injuries we had in the 12-month span. And we look at them and see what they are. Are we having overuse injuries? Are we having lifting injuries? Are we having increased carpal tunnel because of repetitive cuts? Are we having, accidents where people are tripping and falling? Are we having an increased motor vehicle accidents? And then we can all look together. And this, for my clients to use a claimant, it's great because I know you guys collect that data. It's great. We can sit there and go, okay. And in real life, I had a client that had a slew of overhead upper extremity injuries from overhead lifting. And I looked at the client and I said, guys, we've had about 30 claims or X amount of claims this year, and it's all shoulder injuries, rotator cuff injuries, lifting injuries. What's going on? And they all seem to be at this part of the plant. And we go and I go, what's going on? And they go, well, we have a shelf that each employee is supposed to lift and it's 6 feet high, or a belt that's 6 feet high. Well, let's look, what's the average height? And around 5'10". How much does it cost to lower the belt? 10, $15,000? Let's lower the belt. And in fact, they did it. And over the next year, we saw like a 200 or so percent reduction in claim frequency. And those are the things I like to do when